Amaan was a young man in his late 20s, struggling to find success in life. Every job application he sent out came back with rejection. He sat in his small room, staring at the letters that all said the same thing: "We regret to inform you." Disappointment weighed heavily on his shoulders. His mother, a kind and gentle woman, called him for dinner. He took a deep breath, set the letters aside, and forced a smile as he joined her. She always prayed for his success, but he felt like he was letting her down. After dinner, Amaan retreated to his desk, where he picked up his calligraphy brush. He had always loved writing beautiful Arabic scripts, a skill he had learned as a child. It was his escape, his way of expressing himself. As he moved the brush smoothly over the paper, he felt a rare sense of peace. That night, his close friend Bilal visited him. Seeing the calligraphy spread across Amaan's desk, he was amazed. "Amaan, this is incredible. Why aren't you sharing this with the world?" Amaan hesitated. "Who would buy my work? I've failed so many times." Bilal shook his head. "Failure is only final if you give up. Just try." Encouraged by his friend, Amaan created a social media page and uploaded his first post, a simple yet elegant calligraphy piece. He was nervous but hopeful. Days passed, and nothing happened. Just as he was about to give up, he woke up one morning to find a message. Someone wanted to buy his work. His heart raced with excitement. He carefully wrapped the piece and sent it to the customer. One order turned into 2, then 5. But as his business grew, so did the challenges. Late nights, packaging struggles, and self-doubt crept in. Some people mocked him. "Calligraphy won't pay your bills," they said. Their words stung, but he remembered his mother's prayers and Bilal's encouragement. He pushed forward. Then, something unexpected happened. A well-known art influencer shared his work. Overnight, his page exploded with followers, and his inbox was flooded with orders. He could barely keep up. As demand grew, Amaan realized he couldn't do it alone. Bilal suggested hiring help, so he brought in 2 young artists to assist him. Together, they turned his small passion into a thriving business. One day, he received an invitation to showcase his work at an Islamic art exhibition. It was a dream come true. At the event, an elderly master calligrapher praised his work and offered him guidance. It was a moment of validation he had never expected. Months later, Amaan moved into a bigger home with his mother. As they unpacked, he looked at her with gratitude. "Alhamdulillah," he whispered. Determined to give back, he started free calligraphy workshops for children who couldn't afford art supplies. Seeing their smiles filled his heart with joy. One evening, Amaan stood on a grand stage, holding an Islamic art award. Tears filled his eyes. The same man who once doubted himself was now being recognized for his work. Back in his workshop, he framed his first rejection letter on the wall, not as a reminder of failure, but as proof that perseverance pays off. As he stood on the rooftop that night, looking at the sky, he whispered, "Alhamdulillah." Never stop believing in yourself. Moral of the story: no failure is final. Keep faith, work hard, and trust in Allah's plan. Success will follow in ways you never imagined.